right here. Just flip this rock and we've got several blind snakes underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Howdy YouTube. It is a cloudy April afternoon and I'm gonna flip some cover, then go on a hike. Let's see if I find any snakes. All right, just arrived at my hike. Oh, we got a patchnosed here. Also, on a foam of Almahensi. Right here. I'm gonna put the spider back down, let it find its web. This one's kind of decided to play dead, which is fine. These things are usually pretty spunky with their movement, so getting this one to chill, I can show you a little bit up close what it looks like. And this is the Texas patchnosed snake. You can see that triangular scale on its snout right there. Obviously that's its namesake, but these are really just wonderful snakes. They're active hunters during the day, looking for lizards, even other snakes, other reptile eggs, things like that. Probably frogs. You know, at a glance, if you're not, I don't want to call myself an expert, but if you're not a snake expert, these look a lot like garter snakes, which most people in the United States are super familiar with. But really, once you have them next to one another, they're completely different, and they are in completely different genuses as well. But I'm pretty excited to find a snake. I was just right over here, not focusing very well, right over here when I was saying that I might have to change plans and hike somewhere else, but just turn this guy up under this large rock. All right, gonna let this one go. Back under the rock where it was hanging out with its tarantula buddy. Come on, go under your rock. I think it's found it now. I just realized that I was just casually crouching. I don't know if you can really tell, but there's like a drop off right here. And it goes down to my death, so probably should be a bit more aware. Turning on the GoPro for this rock. I think it looks kind of cute. Of course, there's nothing. Maybe a little too small. Just never know what kind of snake you're gonna see though. Tantilla doesn't need much to hide under. Whereas something like that, a much larger snake could fit under. These rocks are a little closer to the water's edge than I was. I think I've got a blind snake here. That or it's a millipede. These are no stranger to the channel, but this is by far the smallest one that I've ever seen. Look at just how small that head is. There's a close-up of those scales, just so shiny. Almost looks like a piece of metal. Really neat. And in person they have kind of a pink hue to them. I believe that this is a Texas blind snake. We also have the invasive Brahminy blind snake. But I believe that this is the Texas species that's native here. And these eat, I believe, termite larvae, which is why you'll find them hiding under rocks, which is where I always slip termite and ants and such. But one of the more common snakes that I flip in certain areas. They don't exist in certain areas, and in other areas they're incredibly abundant. This is by far, though, again, the smallest one I found. Species name, I think, is Rena dulcis, so I'll have to look that up. I'll be honest, I forgot what rock that I found it under. I'm gonna put it under this one, though. There it goes. I'm gonna flip a couple more rocks just with my phone. Another rock here that I want to get to, if I can. Got a Texas brown tarantula. I think that's number 2 or 3 of the day. I'm gonna use my phone to get it back into, okay, there we go, perfect. Now I can set this rock down. We've got a lot of wind, y'all, apologies. I wasn't using the GoPro, but I flipped under this rock what I believe is the other species of blind snake, the Brahminy blind snake. And I can't really remember the species name, something like Phylotops. Wrong. Can't remember the genus, but I will post that down below. But look at how pretty this is. It's like a sky blue. Love, love, love this color. So stinking neat. Get you all a close up. Look at that. That's its head. It's kind of just trying to dig in my hand right now. Gosh, my hand looks so gross up close. Look at these scales though. Absolutely gorgeous. Like a pearly blue. What a beautiful snake. Literal treasure under a rock. So cool. Almost looks like a fish with how iridescent it is. Pretty darn neat. Gonna let this one go now. Gotta put the rock back and then guide the fella back to it. And there it goes. I think I can flip this rock potentially. No snakes. Oh my god. Biggest centipede I've ever seen. And it just went back under the rock. Let me get my phone. Here, my friends, we have a giant desert centipede. Nothing, just a cricket. Just a cricket. Oh, cricket. Tarantula under there. Right there. Goes into its burrow. Shows me its booty. And I let it go. Holy cow. This looks potentially promising. Ooh, a couple blind snakes. There we go. Real nice, y'all. Potentially a pair, who knows? Got sort of a darker gray one and then this almost pink one. Very nice. Gonna let these go back under that rock. Thought this rock looked pretty decent. This rock looks kind of good too, actually. Oh, got a tantilla, I think. Yeah, here we go. Haven't seen one of these today, so let me show you guys up close. This is the flat-headed snake. Well, was. Let me get it up in my hand again. Well, I lost the tantilla. That's all right though. I'm sure I'll see another one. Whew, that one flipped a lot easier than I expected. There's a tantilla, but I think it has, oh, I might have got it. I got it. Here is tantilla. I've now seen 3 of these today, but this is the first one that I've managed to not lose and get some decent footage of, so I'm going to take some time to show it to you and give you a little information if it's your first time seeing this snake. It's the flat-headed snake. See where it gets its name. These are fossorial, so you'll always find them kind of digging around in the soil, underneath logs and rocks, such. The centipedes, termite larvae, probably other small critters like that. Very, very neat little creatures though. Gonna go ahead and let this one go. All right, let's release it under this rock where it belongs. There it goes. Peace out, buddy. We got 2 tarantula here. Here's those 2 tarantula that I just flipped under this rock. About the same size as the other one. Gonna flip the rock back over now. I think it's safe. GoPro's charging in my backpack, but I've been flipping a bit. I found this piece of tin along the shore, and I've already flipped it, and there's a surprise underneath. We've got a large centipede that I will try and show you guys. Under this rock, I just flipped another tarantula. This one's a bit more active and wants to get away from me, but maybe a little smaller than the last one, but I also wanted to show you guys. Finding a decent amount of fossorial snakes, but keep in mind, I'm flipping so many freaking rocks, so it's a lot of effort to find these guys. Just flipped this rock, and we've got several blind snakes underneath. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very cool. Let's just watch these guys burrow away. And then I'll put the rock down. Can't really put this down when they're up like that. You risk squishing them, but now it's very clear under the rock. I can set it down.